Hey, good morning, you guys. How y'all doing? Listen, I recorded this earlier, but there were so many typos because I go live, right? I just had to do this over. So listen, I want to get this real quick session out there. I'm going to be teaching this week on thinking errors, where it applies. Everybody's not going to get this lesson, but for some that are dealing with thinking errors, I got something for them this week. But first, y'all know I always like to share it with you all first. Listen, check this out. Thinking errors. There's different categories in which we may have a thinking error, right? Or a thought error. One of them are all or nothing, right? All or nothing, always or never thinking, right? An example will be this always happens, or geesh, I never get this right. I never get this right. Balance the thoughts. I'm going to be talking about balancing your thoughts, right? Balance the thought. And thinking didn't go right this time, but what I know for next time is, what did you learn? What did you learn real quick? This always happens, or geesh, I never get this right. I want you to balance that thought. Turn that thing around. Even speak out loud and say, it didn't go right this time. But what I know for next time is, right? That's one. So that's in the category of all or nothing, always or never, right? Labeling is another one. We always label ourselves. I'm telling you, we always label ourselves. We're calling ourselves things that we're not. Example, I am a horrible student. Really? Horrible though? I am a horrible student. Balance the thoughts by saying, I did poorly on this exam. I need blah, blah, blah. Fill in the blah, blah, blah to do better next time. Don't label yourself as being stupid, horrible, things like that. That's just not good. Don't speak those things into your life. Filtering is another category. Focusing on the negative. We do that. A lot of people do that. So you're going through something. So your life is not as you would like it to be. Things are not going according to plans. An example of you stating that is, I can't believe I struck out, right? Instead of saying that about maybe striking out, game of baseball, balance the thought and say, yes, I struck out, but I also pitched a perfect game. So figure out something that you've done well, right? At trying to make life easier, trying to be all that you can be, and bring those good things out about you. Don't filter your thoughts and determine that the negative will rule, will be who you are today. The should. Some people have the shoulds. The case of the shoulds. I should be making more money right now. Okay, maybe you should. But balance the thought and say, I am getting more business and making more money than last year, though. If you can say that, good. If you're not making more money than last year, then you still got work to do. I got to get this money, right? Yeah, I got to get this money. Do what you got to do to make the difference today. You got this, right? Blaming is another category. It's my mother's fault I am a terrible cook. No, it is my mother's fault I am terrible at cooking. Balance the thought and say, my mother taught me work ethics. I am an adult, and I am responsible for learning how to cook myself. Take responsibility. Own that thing. If don't nobody owe you nothing, I hope that wasn't harsh. But for real, I'm not going to end up being what my mama was or do what my mother did, or I'm not going to deny myself because mama didn't know to teach me, or whatever. Anyway, don't catastrophize. I can never say that word, catastrophize. When you make things bigger than what they are, the worst is going to happen, would be an example. The worst is going to happen. Balance that thought. Stop thinking that. right? That might be mental health. The worst may happen. Maybe it will. Maybe Donald Trump is going to make things worse, trying to make things better. But it is more likely that the result will not be the worst case scenario, right? You've seen worse, probably. Maybe you haven't, but you'll get through it, right? Remember, think about what you receive. Don't receive the negative thoughts. Cast them down. You got this. You got this. I promise you, you got this.